Hi, my friends. Welcome to the Diamond Painting Effect with Corey. I'm here today with a Drill With Me video. I decided I would want to work a little bit on this one. And if I remember, I am going to insert right here a picture of this diamond painting. And I'll talk with you about it. Hopefully Gunther will now get settled. As soon as I start talking, he comes. So maybe he'll get settled in his box over here. Hopefully that's what will happen there. So, and we can get started in our drilling. This one is a very difficult one to do. This is a short length canvas. If you can see, the back is like a flannel or a felt. And the problems I'm having with it, it's a beautiful diamond painting. And if you can tell right here, it really is going to be beautiful when it's done. And I'm going to go up close. The symbols are very difficult for me to read. They're just so light and pale. See if I can at least get it to focus for me. And they're just, some of them, they don't even look like the symbols over here. They don't even look like them. And these are very tiny, and the symbols over there are very big. And in the translation, it's just not going to focus for me. Here, let's see if we can do this. The only way that I can do this, it's not going to focus. Come on. Anyway, it's very tedious, and I'm going to try to find a color that won't be too hard for me to be able to do while we're talking, because that struggle is real. I'm gonna okay, I've decided that what I'm going to do is there's a little red box in here. It's very faint. And that's the color I'm going to try to work on. It is color number 12. I'm going to use my new diamond painting tray that I got this week. I may even try this pen for a microsecond, but I don't think I'm going to like it. As far as working with it, it's kind of fun to have, but and the number is number 12, and I'm going to have to pause. I thought I brought the wrong box. I brought the drills for another diamond painting. Hold on. Okay. I am using my Harbor Freight for this. I'm calling it Cottage Tea. It's taking up 2 of my Harbor Freights, almost all of them. And so that's one reason why I don't like working out of my chair, is this is hard to have around me. All these drills, the little containers work much better. And so this is number 12. It's a very pale mint green. And let's see what this does if I zoom it in. I don't think it really matters. I'm going to zoom it back out because, I don't know. You can't really see anyway, right? So anyway, let's get started and get into this. This is This is my favorite trusty pen, and I got this off from a Facebook vendor, and it came from England. And this was back when these kind of pens first burst onto the scene, and I was able to get that, and I just, it's my favorite. Tried and true. Okay, this one has the purple wax. I don't know that I need to fill my pen right now, but, and I'm going to put this number 12 square box. It looks like these have some static because they're sticking all over the sides of the box. And we'll shake this up. I just shook a bunch onto the canvas. Good thing that was covered. Anyway, like I said, I think this is going to be a very pretty diamond painting when I'm done, but golly, getting there. It's been a struggle. I have like 3 or 4 more of these type in my stash, and this is kind of, if they're all like this, I may just want to give these away because this was rough for some of these colors. They put similar colors with similar symbols in the same spot, and then you can't really see them, and I was hoping that when I got my eyes fixed that this would be easier go. I started this in October of 22 when I was house sitting for my sister, and I worked on a lot of it there, and then actually I didn't do a lot there because I couldn't see, and I kind of gave up on it. I think this is, I'm going to give up trying to work this one at my lap, because I think because of all the drills and everything, it's just going to be easier to do this flat. So I think that's what's going to happen with this diamond painting. I still enjoy diamond painting. It just apparently doesn't enjoy me. For my health update, I feel about the same as I did yesterday. I just slow movements, and I can get things done. I actually cooked dinner last night for my brother-in-law. He came over, and I made a ketogenic type of shepherd's pie that I did. I try to eat in the keto way, and when I'm not feeling good, I'm not quite as strict about it, and so that's how that happened yesterday. I think what I did was I ground some hamburger meat, and I went ahead and added a can of mushroom soup to it. The whole pan probably has about 20 carbohydrates in it, and I ate a fourth of it was actually a small fourth of what we cooked, and so I had 5 carbs from that, and I put a can of green beans on it. Beans aren't the best ketogenic food, but you can eat them and stay under 20 carbs, which is my goal usually. But with me trying to eat the beets are not ketogenic. But the beets to keep my blood pressure down, and it seems to be keeping it in the normal high range, not the crazy high range. So I think they may be helping a little bit. And so I put that, and then I took some riced cauliflower. I put it in the microwave to get it heated up, and then in a pan, I made a little gravy sauce out of cheese and cream, and I added a little bit of water till it was the consistency I wanted it. And it was just like a cream sauce, cheesy cream sauce. I put the rice cauliflower in that and stirred it up. And then I put that on the top of the green beans and then the layer of the meat and hamburger with, I put garlic in it. And I then put some sprinkled cheese on the top. And just, it was all hot already, so I stuck it in the microwave, the oven, to get a crispy top on the cheese. And we had shepherd's pie. I thought it was pretty good. I don't know that the cheesy cauliflower added anything to it. Like maybe I could have gotten away with just doing cheese on top of the green beans and the meat. I don't know. The flavor of the cauliflower was not that great. But it did make a nice creamy sauce for the whole thing. And so I was able to do that, and then on top of that, I was able to actually clean up afterwards. And I still had some things laying around because of when I was so sick. The best I can do is I just rinse my dishes off and leave them for later. Absolute must is to rinse them. I don't need any extra critters around here. I've got enough to feed. So I felt kind of good about that. My garlic eating. Garlic is supposed to be good for your heart, and it also has an antibiotic property. So on the off chance, I have swollen lymph nodes. So on the off chance that whatever is wrong with me is bacterial, I've been taking that garlic. At first I thought it was going to be difficult to do, and it's not fun. But I just took a clove of garlic and I would put it through the garlic press and just eat it. And it really wasn't that bad. I mean, it was kind of like eating a radish or something, a hot radish. I tried one clove to just chew it, just to see. And that's really what it reminded me as a radish that was very hot. And I didn't really enjoy doing that, so I used the garlic press after that. I probably got about 3 of them in throughout the day. I don't know. My blood pressure hasn't gone up really high yet again. So something is working. And I bought pickled beets. I thought that would be a good way to get. Let me see if you're going to see what I'm doing here. You might not. And so I ate on the pickled beets every once in a while too. I did find, I bought some pickled beets in a jar, and I bought pickled beets in and the beets are for your blood pressure. I don't remember if I said that. I bought pickled beets in a jar and pickled beets in a can, and quite honestly, the ones in the can were cheaper, and I don't think the jar ones were better, but I don't know if it was $1 better for that price. And if I'm going to have to continue doing this, I can go with the cheaper one. It won't hurt me a bit. So that was kind of nice. I did a lot of stitchy time in my stitchy chair. I need to quit saying and I worked on, I decided I'm going to name my big beautiful girl, because she is beautiful. And so I worked on her, and then I pulled my embroidery tailgate party out and worked on it for a little bit. And I decided as I was working with those DMC threads that I really can tell a difference between the DMC threads that I bought, straight up DMC threads. I can see a difference between them and the whatever threads are in those kits. I could see a difference. It's in the quality. I'm gonna try something because I know that you can't see what I'm doing, and I'm gonna go ahead and try and use this pen. So maybe with that angle, I haven't done much diamond painting with the angle. Maybe you can see what I'm doing better. I hope I'm not completely out of the frame. And that. My son, you're going to get some tales of my son. My son, he delivered a load of cottonseed to the Lubbock area, Lubbock, Texas area. And the way they filled his truck, I thought was kind of interesting. They filled his truck by, okay, I don't feel like I could get as much pressure on it as I normally do. The way they filled his truck was they stuck a big long pipe with holes in it into his truck, the back of his truck. And then they literally just blew the seeds out till it filled the truck. And that tube would move, you know, it started at the back, and then it would slowly moved out of the truck. And as it went, it was blowing the seed in. So when he was worried how, you know, he's going to have to clean that truck out when they're done. You know, he was kind of worrying about that. And when he went to deliver it, he drives his truck onto a platform, and the entire flat platform raises, and it basically just dumps the truck out. Just the back of the truck, it just dumps everything out. And he told me, he goes, I ordered lunch, not launch. So, they had him get out of the truck, but he goes with it. He has a cat with him, and they, you know, they started lifting the truck up, and the guy was, you know, putting the truck up. He goes, did I mention I have a cat in there? And the guy panics, and he stops, and he goes, do you want to get her out? And Daniel goes, no, I think she'll be all right. Poor cat. And he said she just froze when he got back into the truck. She had just froze. Like, she said her body was in the exact position of where it had been on the floor, only it was now against the back of the truck. And he said, she gave me an evil look, Mom. I go, yeah. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. They just, you know, just tip the truck over and dump it out. And he said, what's amazing is all the stuff that landed in his garbage can after it was all over, all the stuff that landed in his garbage can was garbage. And he he has a little, it's like a leaf blower that he can get in the back of his truck, and he can blow that kind of thing out. And you know, he has to ask permission where he's unloading, and usually they'll let him do it because they understand the problem. But he said his leaf blower, it's the battery died on him while in the middle of it, while he was getting the remainder of it out. But so he didn't think it would. He was hauling firewood back to Georgia, so he didn't think it would matter, you know, what little bit was left. So anyway, I thought that was interesting. I thought y'all might be interested in that. I never knew that they could do that. So that's how they unload cottonseed in West Texas. And he went to pick the firewood up in Georgia. I mean, in New Mexico, which was just over the border there. And then he's going to take it to Georgia. And I thought that's interesting because Georgia is where they cut down wood to make paper. It's like, I just thought there would be plenty of firewood there in Georgia, but I guess they use it all for paper. Here's a few squares up here. And there's a few squares over here. You guys, I have decided that for sure this is where I'm going to work on my diamond painting. I just will have to do it in small snippets at a time. It's just going better. I am going to need to do a straightener. This glue is very I don't know. It's poured glue. Okay, sorry, my phone stopped and the recording stopped, and so I have no idea what you heard, what you didn't hear. But I was talking at the very end about the poured glue, and it's poured glue, and it's easy for the stuff to fall off of it. And so in fact, there's a drill over here I need to replace, and I've replaced others over here over time. So I have been rough with the canvas, so I can't, you know, blame it completely on the glue. But I'm not happy with that. I will say this glue is old. I bought this diamond painting 2 or 3 years ago. I guess it's probably been 3 because I started recording again after 2 years, so it's probably 3 years old. So I can't remember. I did change colors. I don't know if that's in there or not. But see, it doesn't want to move easily, but it sure will pop off if it wants to. And I'm not used to this pen either. It doesn't have quite the... It probably would, if I didn't have the bent angle, it would probably... I could probably do better. So it's the bent tip that's doing it, but I'm doing the bent tip for you guys. So this is it. I hope to finish this because I think it will be beautiful. I won't be working on this very much longer because I have an appointment to go to and things have to get done here this morning. So I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I especially want to thank all you guys that for your prayers. I obviously they're helping. I am doing better, and I really appreciate you guys. And so my prayers are with you guys too. And I want to thank you for joining me. And I want you all to take care so we can get together again next time I decide to throw up a video. Take care. See you in the next one.